Let the good times roll. What's up, everyone? I'm Jarrett Kolick. All right, what's up, everyone? So, amongst getting people better, stronger, faster on the bike with general population as well, I also do a lot of work in movement, getting people out of pain. So I'm a firm believer in movement is your medicine. The other day I was riding and I had a slide out in a corner, got the hip pretty good. So as soon as I hit the ground, there's a healing process already going in that area. So, I got a little raspberry, and I'm talking about the swelling. So there's a bunch of chemical reactions going on to start the healing process. With that comes a lot of extra fluid in and around the area, mainly that hip joint. So that is taking up space. That space impedes, mobility, and it also starts to signal off the pain receptors. So you get that signal to the brain like, ow, this hurts. And now I am, in this state of pain. And I could feel the inside of my hip, the muscles get tight, right? So let's grab this guy here. So we got this model. So I fell to my right, impact right around this zone. And so what's basically gonna happen, give you this leg's gonna come up, and then we're gonna get a pelvis rotated like this. Okay, so now this right hip is turned in. Now all this area, this space, these muscles, the nerves, the connective tissue, blood vessels, arteries, those are all getting a little compressed, all right? I want to generate space in that area, and for this zone too, so that I can feel more free and not as bound up. Your weight is actually over that side still due to that impact and the response your body has made to it. So something you could do is just lay on your back. In this case, for the hip, if I lay on my back and I come up, I'm feeling a pull on my left side. I'm feeling some gunk right in this zone. And I just don't feel like I'm as mobile as I was before the crash. So what I've been doing is elevating my feet up. I've been going 16 inches, 18 inches here, and doing a side plank. So I'm gonna reach my right arm out in front of me, and I'm gonna reach it until I feel my right leg shift forward. From there, I'm gonna push my bottom arm into the ground. I wanna feel my rib cage rise up to the ceiling, and then I'm gonna lift myself. Once I maximize my reach, you should feel your left hip start to engage and your left inner thigh. From there, I'm gonna raise my arm up. I'm gonna take a nice breath in, and I'm gonna reach my arm up as high as I can, and then I'm gonna blow all my air out. So something like that. I want to do that for about 5 breaths. And you can go for maybe 1 set, he'll do the trick, up to 3 to 5 sets. But just from that, I just did that for 10, 12 seconds. I did 2 breaths, and then let's just see what we got here. So, more range of motion. I don't feel this side at all. I now feel my hip capsule on the right, and I feel like my knee has come back quite a bit further. So, what did we do here? Well, we took up space on our left side of the body, not the right anymore, okay? So by laying on my left side, elevating my feet, fluids, all that extra stuff that is going on in that right hip, that is all dropping down to the ground. That would be onto my left side. Mechanically, from a bone standpoint, I'm going away from that right here to this and that. So taking up space in this zone, getting these muscles activated, getting the muscles of my hip activated, getting my abs on the left activated, will then open this side up, rib cage going up. Now all of a sudden my right lower glute is activating and this hip is coming forward and opening up. All of a sudden, like, this starts to free up and I could do this again better. And when I stand up, I get a way better sense of offloading my injured side, that right side, and I feel a lot better over my left side. Now, you're gonna have this sensation for, who knows, a minute, 10 minutes, the rest of the day, don't know. But you will feel better, and then you just wanna practice this throughout the day. I'm also a firm believer, I'm not gonna hammer this all at once. I'm gonna do it, a little bit throughout the day. So I wanna increase frequency, but keep the volume low. And no ice, that's just gonna slow and shunt a lot of things down. I say that, in a very severely, badly injured state, and you gotta control the inflammation, you're probably gonna use ice for the first 24, 48 hours. But in this case, it's not that bad. It's enough, I felt it, but just this alone, and I already rode again today, so 2 days later, and it feels totally fine other than having a raspberry. So, like I said, amongst all the performance, this is part of performance, right? Recovering after an injury, no matter to what extent, I see a lot of people, they get cleared from a doctor. I assess and carry things out that, maybe in their rehab, they didn't get. So I like bridging that gap from, coming out of rehab or post-surgery, once they finish rehab, coming in and seeing me and we do our work, and then we start the training process. So food for thought, give it a whirl. You could try this if this happened on the other side, you went left, fell, hit your left side, try doing this on the opposite side. Hope this helps from you.